usually don't take the battery out. I don't have power here to plug the maintainer in, so I have no choice. Did I bring a wrench? Clock must have wound the battery cable sparked when I connected it up. Okay, I want to crank the motor until the oil light goes out, and then I'm gonna start it, and then you can go. Check the air in the tires, go for a ride. It's all echoey in this tin building, but anyway, we're going to get it out of here and go for a ride. There we go, that's the first run of the season, March 21st, so it's spring officially, and we'll go for a little ride. I got to lock the unit up. I can take the keys out of this car while it's going, which is kind of nice. Lock my unit back up until I get back with the car. I'm going to leave the car here until the middle of May. So there we go. Let's go air up, check the air in the tires first, and then we'll go for a ride. Oh, I'm going to check the air in the tires and then maybe go for a short drive, and then I'll throw it back over in the storage unit until there's some fun car cruises to go to. That paint job on that car is over 40 years old, so my backyard skills must not be too bad if I can backyard. I actually painted that car under a shade tree in reality, believe it or not, and it's been on there a little over 40 years now, I guess. I repainted the whole car in 1982, but for my first time viewers, this is my first car. I bought it March 12th, 1978 for $75 and drove it through high school. and trade school. Well, a little bit of trade school, and I got a Vega to replace it. And that's why I kept this, because the Vega was always needing work, and I could get in this, turn the key, and it would go right away. So I just hung on to it. So here it is, what, 43 years later, or 44, 78 to 21. Yeah, a while. All right, let me get the air hose out and we'll get some air in the tires. I just want to let the motor warm up while I was doing that. It's still cold. Sounds pretty good. This car had 58,000 miles when I bought it. Didn't have power steering or power brakes, but that I had a 60 Chevy that had a 283 Turbo Glide power steering and power brakes, and that car drove like a Cadillac. This thing drove like an old truck, so I solved that by putting power steering and power brakes on. Anyway, let me drag out the air hose. Let it warm up to operating temperature and check the oil and stuff. And I'm going to oil, I'm going to just use motor oil. I'm going to oil oilers on the generator, and there's one on the distributor back in there, and then I'll be ready to go cruising. Yeah, all that oil just runs out over the winter. You know, you got to keep your, the manual says to oil your oilers every 1,000 miles, and so I oil them like once every month or so. All right, let me get some oil in them. All right, I need to go to the post office. Let's take the Bel Air to go. It always starts like that, usually all the time. I love the way this car runs. All right, let me get it in gear and go, and we'll do a little video out and about if we can. Be getting into more traffic to where I'm not going to be videoing. Such a beautiful day. How can I not get the car out? It's only about 52 or 3 right now, but I'm supposed to get maybe in the mid-60s today, 70s tomorrow, and I think the next few days. Well, we could still get snow, but it won't last if we do. North on Woodward, we're north of 16 Mile, which is Big Beaver. traffic is light enough here to where I can do some videoing. I have seen a few cars out, but where I was, the traffic was just too heavy to try and video. Wastes no time picking up when you step on the gas a little bit. Get a little video going the other way, and then I'm going to take the car back. Headed south now. Starting to get a little heavier traffic, so I'm going to turn the camera off. Well, that was a nice lap on Woodward. Now we're going to take the car back to the storage unit. Got a nice little run. There we go, the first ride in Bel Air for the 2021 season. Yeah, I know it's not going to be a terribly long video, but it's a video, and of the first run of the season. Hopefully this year we'll get some cruising weather, so you know, get this COVID under control, and hoping. So next week I'm supposed to get my first dose of the COVID vaccine. Hopefully it goes through. But anyway, if you like the video, definitely hit the like button. If you want to subscribe to my channel, hit that 348 engine icon. That's the engine from this car. And thank you for watching my videos.